welcome back everyone to Yugioh Pulse. I'm David and I'm here with...
I'm here with Jacob.
Alright, we're going to be looking at some of the news that's just come out. We got a lot of leaks, a lot of old types are getting support. Rage of Raw list is online, so we're just going to quickly go through things. We're not going to discuss as much, just unless something super comes to mind, but we do want to at least show you guys this. So let me hop on over to that. We're going to start with the Rage of Raw stuff. So I looked through.
We have the Winged Dragon of Raw Ghost Rare and alternative art. I think it looks pretty good. I wish the database told us their rarity though.
I wish we knew what kind of ghost we were getting. I'm partial to the old ghost, the ones where you can't even see what's on it, but the OCG ghosts look pretty good too. Egyptian God Slime. I mean, this whole thing right here, it supports like the anime Merrick thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. The best thing about Egyptian God Slime is you don't have to use poly with it. You could use something like Metal Reflect Slime or any level 10 Aqua monster with 0 attack. Just tribute it, special Egyptian God Slime, and get 3 tributes. Get 3 tributes for raw.
Yeah, but it's pretty nice little generic like fusion to help with that. Reactor Slime gives you 2 more tokens. Token generation and fusing them is pretty much what this whole thing's about. Guardian Slime, I like the artwork on this. It looks really cool.
Yeah, Guardian Slime's the one everyone's talking about.
Yes. If you take battle damage or effect damage, special summon this card from your hand. During damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can make this card gain defense equal to the opponent's monster attack during the damage calculation only. So it's not dying, that's the good thing. If this card is sent from hand or field to the graveyard and it's level 10, so just Fusion Father or Tribute Father, you can add a spell or trap from your deck that specifically lists the Winged Dragon of Raw. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Ancient Chant. Add the Winged Dragon of Raw from your deck or your graveyard to your hand. If you do, you could tribute summon 1 monster during your main phase this turn in addition. So sweet. That's like the best thing ever. Banish this card from your graveyard. If you tribute summon the Winged Dragon of Raw this turn, its attack and defense become the combined regional attack defense of the monsters. Okay. So it gives you... That's nice. Blaze Cannon. This
also
card
counts as a Blaze Accelerator for all you volcanic fans out there.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
I think it's pretty funny.
1. The Winged Dragon of Raw you control gains the following effects until the turn. So you can... Gains the following effects. Okay. This card's activation cannot be negated. Sweet, so you're giving effects to it. It's unaffected by opponent card effects. I mean, it could end there and still be good.
You're giving it all of its broken anime effects.
Yeah, when this attack is declared involving, you contribute either monsters that did not declare an attack this turn. This card gains attack equal to the attributed monsters combined original attack. Wow. After damage calculation, if this card attacked, you can send all monsters your opponent controls to the graveyard. So if you get that, actually is pretty cool. How like in like the anime now, the Egyptian gods are kind of terrifying if that goes off.
Yeah. I do like this next card we're gonna talk about.
Millennium Revelation. You can send 1 Divine Beast monster from your hand to the graveyard. Add Monster Reborn from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So, oh, okay.
I really like it. It's a searchable Monster Reborn.
That's crazy.
Also just pitching a Divine Monster.
You can send this face-up card to the graveyard this turn. You can special summon Winged Dragon of Raw from your graveyard with Monster Reborn, ignoring its summon conditions.
Yeah, so it just turns Monster Reborn into a super-powered Monster Reborn.
Oh, they couldn't do it before? Monster Reborn couldn't?
No.
Oh,
The Winged Dragon of Raw, unlike the other gods, says it can't be special summoned from the graveyard
oh,
or
okay.
something.
That's funny, because in the anime, that's like the whole thing that Merrick did was he never hard summoned it.
Yeah, I think he did once, but every other time he either stole it back or he just special it from the graveyard.
Lastly, for the Merrick cards I'm saying that's not reprints, Sun God Unification. If you control a monster whose original name is the Winged Dragon of Raw, you can activate this card the turn it was set. During the main phase, you can pay life points so that you have only 100 left, and then it gets you gain attack. Okay, so what they did is they took all of the anime effects and made them into cards. That's what they've done.
Yeah.
That's
Therefore,
pretty.
making them even worse because now that they have those effects, they're not going to be good because you have to draw into those effects.
Yeah, that's funny. So that's it. I've looked through some of the other ones. It's just reprints. Left Eye Walker thing. That's gonna be pretty nice.
I like the true name.
The Mech Lords. I'm not gonna go into all of these because this is gonna be a long
But they're
video.
so good.
But I do like that we're getting more Mech Lord support. I think there's so many old archetypes getting support.
The level 1 Infinity Core is the best one in my opinion out of this new set.
I mean, especially
Because
add
it
a
lets
Mech
you
Lord.
bring out Astro Dragon Triskelion?
I was just
That's
curious
great.
what they were gonna do with the new Mech Lords since it's no longer the Synchro era, and those are like to hard counter synchros. They needed to like more generic their effects, and that's pretty
They
good.
just turn them into boss monsters, that's what happens.
Yeah, but are they still dependent on your opponent playing synchros or not?
No.
Okay,
No.
good. Yeah, a bunch of Mech Lord cards. Oh, these are reprints too.
Yeah, the Mechlord Dragons have their own effects.
Nice. That's Euphoria right there. Jinzo cards. That's cool. Retrains of.
I really enjoy the Jinzo stuff, especially since Layered came out in the Dragons of Legend full collection.
Jinzo Ejector. So, overall, unless you're wanting to pick up the new Mech Lords and like the Winged Dragon of Raw stuff, there's not much in this set. Why I was kind of just skipping through it. There's really not much to be desired. The token protection stuff, that's pretty cheeky because Merrick uses a lot of tokens to get out his Raw, so I guess this protector stuff does make sense in within the frame of the anime. White Aura,
I feel like Bahamut is weird.
Okay, so I can explain this, and I was actually gonna put this out because I saw other people wondering.
Level 10 Aqua.
It's a level 10
Fish.
level 10 Aqua. It's
a fish.
Yeah, fish. But here's what it does. It's level 10 water. Also in the manga, the main antagonist of the Arc 5 manga uses white auras as his archetype, and pretty much all of them are really, really good.
No, they
So
don't. That's someone in Odin. It's not the main antagonist in Arc 5. It's one of them.
yeah, okay, well, I got, but anyway, this fits with the antagonist theme of the. So it's got several things. It makes it legal to all areas now, as where it wasn't before because it was a promo. It's level 10, so it helps out supposedly some of this other stuff, and then it is an antagonist theme. So they checked off a few little boxes. I get why they put it in here. It can seem a little weird, but if you don't happen to know all of those things. But we're Yugioh Pulse, and we are in the business of knowing the business. So
we have to know the business.
So that's what we're here for. Alright, let's start going to the we'll do Icebears last. Let's just go to Fabled. I have not read these. Have you read any of the Fableds?
I have not.
Okay, so we'll quickly glance through them here. Fabled Marcosia, level 4 light fiend effect attack. And now I never played Fables. That was not even when they were first coming out back in the day.
I think they're gimmicks to discard themselves.
Yeah, this was just something you played with Dark Lords at the time, so. Okay. You can only use its effects once or twice. Or sorry, you can only use its one in effect once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can discard 1 or 2 monsters except itself. But you must discard at least 1 Fabled if you do. You do space summon this card. And if you do that, gain 2 attack for each monster you discarded. If this card is discarded to the graveyard, add Fabled spell trap from deck. Okay, so something else discards it. I want to assume most of these have that effect.
Yes, me too.
If this card is your graveyard, you can discard a Fabled monster if you do special. So, these are all ways to discard each other, is what I'm seeing. You got Fabled, Aphanic. Okay, yeah. A lake monster whose Welsh folklore is cited. Okay. They got monster beavers out here. Alright, oh, a Synchro.
Yeah.
Fabled Andrath. Level 6, like Fiend Synchro. Attack 24, Defense 19. One Fabled Tuner and one non-tuner. You can only use this card's names first and second effects once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can activate this effect. Your opponent can discard one card to negate this effect. Otherwise, you draw 2 cards and discard. Let me draw 2, or you discard 1. That's
I
either
think
one.
it's cool how. I think this one looks like the effect monster we talked about earlier.
I don't like this choice. I mean, it's good. What I mean is, I don't. As an opponent, I wouldn't like to have to let my opponent draw or me discard. Either way, they're gaining hand advantage. If a monster is sent from opponent's hand to graveyard, you can target one of those monsters special summon this. Wow, if they choose to not let you draw, you reborn their monster.
Oh my god.
That's cheeky.
I like
Oh,
that.
man.
I like that gimmick.
I wish this was generic, Mal.
It is generic if you play a Fable tuner.
Yep. Stairway to the Fabled World. What's this artwork? Sorry, it just reminds me of like dude from Guts. Or from Berserk, I mean.
Not wrong.
Okay, activate one card per so you can only use this once per turn. You can only use the second effect once per turn. When this card resolves, you can send a Fable monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can target a Fable monster in your graveyard, discard 2 cards. If you do, add the target monster to your hand. During damage calc, if your Fable monster is attacking an opponent's monster, and you have fewer cards in hand, your opponent attacking gains equal to the current hand size deficit. They couldn't word it that weirder, could they?
Yeah, but there's so much advantage happening in that one card.
So, just for using it, you can dump. You can target a monster that you dumped, discard 2 cards, and add it. So really, this is a pseudo search.
It is.
It's just better than a search because you want it engraved first. And then
it's better than a search because you get to trigger 2 Fabled effects
and
off of this card.
You're discarding your own cards, so you're pretty much always gonna have less cards than your opponent. So this has a slight bump. I mean, it needed to be like 500 times the deficit, not 200, but you know, it is what it is. And then a trap, Fabled Regicide. Normal trap card. You can activate this card's name once per turn. Target a Fabled monster graveyard and the face-up card in the field. Discard 1. If you do, special summon a target monster from your grave. If you do that, destroy a targeted card. Okay, reborn and pop. I got you.
Only problem is the trap. Kind of slow.
Who is on the throne there?
That is the old boss monster of the Fabled.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yes, it kind of looks like a coup.
Alright, let's move on to probably my favorite things, the Wind Witches. And as a person who collects themes, I have all the old Wind Witch stuff, so I'm excited to see new ones. Wind Witches. The wind continues to blow out of Blazing Vortex. Wind Witch, Blizzard Bale. Level 5, Spellcaster, there's a tuner, so you get level 5 tuner, interesting. Attack 1800, defense 1800, you can only use the second effect once per turn. If you control no monsters or all monsters, or you control a Wind Witch, you can normal summon this card without attributing. Oh, I kind of wish it was wind, not just Wind Witches like the other ones. But
yeah.
maybe these are too good to be that generic, I don't know yet. During your opponent's main phase, if you control a Wind Witch monster other than Wind Witch Blizzard Bale, so itself, you can send this card from hand to graveyard and inflict 500. So more burn, and you can normal this. Alright, up to Freeze Bale. Wind Witch, Freeze Bale. Level 3, Wind Witch, or Wind Spellcaster, don't be a tuner, it's not. Okay, so now you've got free level 8. Attack 12, defense 12. You can only use the first effects once per turn. If all monsters control Wind Witch monsters, you can special this card from your hand. Okay, so the first 2 equal each other, just like the other one does.
I like that.
Once per turn. I can't remember, does the old Wind Witches don't eat your normal summon, right? That's what makes them
One
good.
eats your normal summon.
It does? Okay. Dang it. I was wondering if you could get the old combo.
One eats your normal summon if you don't have one on the field.
Okay. So I was just trying to like... You could normal this card without attributing. Oh, but does Blizzard Bell give you another normal? I don't know.
I don't. No, it does not.
Okay, that's why I just want to know if there's a way to get both of like this new combo plus the old combo out.
Yeah. Well, all the Wind Witches from before, I believe, have the effect that they'll special themselves if you have a Wind Witch on the field.
So Bell would need to be your normal summon, and then the other ones. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Blizzard would have to be your normal.
Increase this level by 1. All wind synchro monsters that were synchro summoned using this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Interesting. Here we go. Main event. Wind Witch Diamond Bell, level 8. Synchro materials, 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner wind. Attack 28, defense 24. This card is synchro summoned. You can target a Wind Witch monster in your graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half its attack. More burn. Okay, we're gonna get about. We're gonna do close to 2k, or actually more than 2k now, just during your first turn combo.
I like Diamond Bell. I like how Crystal Wing is kind of a tribute to the Wind Witches because of Yugioh's relationship to this girl.
Yes. Once per turn, if your opponent takes battle damage or effect damage, you can target a card and feel destroyed. Oh, wow. This card is synchro summoned by using you can activate its effect up to. Wow, you can pop them twice per turn and do damage.
Hey, it's Dragoon.
Hey, we're finally getting spell and trap support. Look at that. Chime of the Wind Witch. You can only use it once per turn. Special summon. Cannot special summon monsters except wind monsters this turn.
That's kind of annoying considering
this
there's
better
not a
be
lot
worth
of,
it.
there's not a lot of wind synchros except for the Crystal Wing line and the Speedroids.
And Stardust.
Yeah.
Target a Wind Witch monster you control. Special summon one Wind Witch monster with a different name from your deck and defense position. Alright, on to the trap card. Ice Wind's Refrain. You can only use it once per turn. Activate one of these effects. Target a Wind Witch in your graveyard. Special summon and defense. Your opponent cannot activate cards in response to this of a Wind Witch effect monster effect. Okay. Cheeky little anime support. That's kind of the theme.
Cheeky.
Next up, let's do level monsters. There's quite a bit of these. So,
no kidding.
I picked the wrong.
But these aren't just any level monsters.
Yeah.
These are.
I can't find the
back page. There. Is enough PSA about levels?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I was just on that and it didn't show the dark arm stuff. Here we go.
There it is.
Alright.
Yeah, here we are. The Chaz is armed dragons.
I'm gonna full screen this. 1, 10, 100, 1,000. Manjome Thunder. Okay. I always liked him in anime.
I like the thunder part of him.
So we don't have time to really go through everything, but basically what these do is they let you climb for free. I will read the boss monster though, because we got new cards. If this card is special summoned by an armed dragon monster effect, apply these effects depending on this card's attack. 1 or more, this card's name is treated as armed dragon level 10. 10 or more, possession of this card cannot switch. 100 or more, cannot be destroyed by battle. 1,000 or more, once per turn during your opponent's turn quick effect, you can send a card from your hand to the graveyard and target the other card and feel destroyed. If you do, this card gains 1,000. 10,000 more.
I really do like level 10, how it implies that it's not going to have one attack point at some point.
Yeah. 10,000 more. You can throw all other cards in the field, so that's funny. So yeah, you can get to anime levels of plot armor with this.
I would definitely love to play that.
You got a level 7. Send monster from your hand. You space summon level 10. Discard in graveyard. You have dark arms. So these other ones right here, they just all climb. That's what they do. They climb. You got a level 3. This is your normal summon.
I feel like he'd play the regular Thunders in the Armed Dragon Thunder deck, but I don't think you're gonna play this one. I don't think you're gonna play 10 white.
Yeah, I was looking at this. Banish the Armed Dragon reduce levels 10. Special summon this card from your hand. Then add a white veil. You take no effect damage.
I hope you guys know out there that all these Armed Dragon Thunder cards will trigger if they're sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon effect.
Yeah, just generic dragon.
And Tempest, the dragon ruler of storms, needs a wind and a dragon, so...
There you go. We'll go through the spells because that's more relevant. Spell and trap.
But
Special
this is
summon.
where I have to leave.
Alright, man.
Day, guys.
Alright, see you guys. And I'll finish this out. Your special level 3 armed dragon monster from your deck in defense position. You can activate this card's name once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters during turn you activate this card except dragon monsters. If you target an armed dragon monster you control, take one monster from your deck or graveyard with the same name as that face-up monster on the field, and either add it to your hand or special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. If you do special summon it, it cannot attack directly. So, a continuous spell. Armed dragon monsters whose level control or lower than your monster attack from your graveyard to your hand. You can target the armed dragon control, activate one of these effects. Okay, so this is one way to manipulate the attack to get your level 7. Or sorry, your level 10 boss monster. And Thunderbolt. You can only use its first or second effect once per turn, and only once that turn. Target an armed dragon monster you control, gains 1,000 attack for each different card among the armed dragon monsters in your graveyard, whose levels are equal to or lower. Also inflict no damage to your opponent for the rest of the turn. They don't want you OTKing with this. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target the armed dragon, your spell graveyard, add to your hand. So, really, no support. It makes it consistent, I'll give it that. Whether it does that make the levels decks that great? Probably not. Does it make it a great engine? Probably. So yeah, so there's that. And lastly, ice barriers. This is what won the poll for the structure deck. Konami's been pretty good about that. So here we go. Trishula, Sub-Zero Dragon, the Ice Barrier. Level 11, 2700, 2000 defense. 1 tuner plus 2 or more plus 2 non-tuner monsters. Okay. So you can only use this card's second effect once per turn. When this card is synchro summoned, you can banish up to 3 cards your opponent controls. You do not target. That is good job, Konami. If you're gonna make ice barriers good, you need to unban their good monsters. Or sorry, you had them on there, and then we need consistency. Before I keep going through this, the main thing about ice barriers was it they had cards that punished you for playing in archetype support. That was crazy. This card is destroyed by opponent's card effect by summon 1 Trishula from your extra deck. When its attack becomes 33, then your opponent can control seeing face-up monsters have their attacks in the game. Wow, just have a Trishula. I like this. Okay, are we trying to make them playable? Like, so far they're playable. Water spell, Mirror Master of the Ice Barrier. Okay, we're getting Ice Barrier waifus. While you control another Ice Barrier monster, your opponent cannot tribute summon. Interesting. You can discard 1 card, special summon 1 Ice Barrier tuner from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters except water monsters. If you would activate an Ice Barrier monster effect by sending a card from your hand to the graveyard and discarding, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead of one of those cards. And then the last card is just like a little sidekick monster. Frost Spirit of the Ice Barrier. Level 1, 400, you can use this card's second effect once per turn. While you control another Ice Barrier monster, your opponent controls. Opponent's monsters lose 500 attack. Okay. During your main phase, you can send level 3 or lower Ice Barrier monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, this card's level becomes the sent monster's level until the end turn. So this is a tuner. Okay, so this is adding synchro stuff in. Okay. The Ice Barrier, good job, Konami. Anyways, guys, this is just still 25 minutes, but couldn't make it any quicker. I'm sorry. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We are Yugioh Pulse. Join the Discord. Please subscribe, leave a like, a comment, and we've got more surprises coming for you out today. So thank you, guys. Peace.
Yeah.